So, Milwaukee, a brawl takes place on the south side of the Milwaukee pizza shop, and a man gets beaten, right? And we all want to know what took place with that, how it happened and everything, right? But before we do that, gang, I need everybody to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. You feel me? It's all free. It's right at the bottom of the screen. You know, I ain't asking you for no money. And then share this video all over your social media platform. Let's dive right into it. You know, once I said it and I said it again, gang. Welcome back to Let's Talk Everything 414 podcast. I am the host, the CEO of Let's Talk Everything, gang. And I love to sit here and I love to, you know, communicate with my people out there, reach my people in the city. You feel me? A man get beat, right? And a lot of shit been taking place in Milwaukee, gang. It's been so violent lately, but we finna dive right into the story and let's figure out why or what took place, who was behind whatever took place. You feel me? And let's go from there.
And our big story at 9, a sneak attack sucker punch lands a man in the hospital. And now police have a suspect in custody, I should say 10 o'clock. It happened Wednesday night outside a pizza shop on the city's south side. Abril Preciado joins us live there tonight. Abril, you spoke with the victim's family. What did they share with you?
That's right, Sam. The family of the man that was beaten up outside of this pizza shop tells me off camera that he is still shaken up after what happened to him Wednesday night. Now, we want to warn you that some viewers may be disturbed by the image of his injuries. Now, we spoke about using...
Wait, before they even show us this, I want to warn y'all, I'll be shaken up too. I will be shaken up, you know? No funny shit. I'll be shaking up too because I get sucker punched. A person run up on me and they sucker punch me, gang, like from the back. And y'all know what's crazy? They sucker punched him because he wouldn't leave the restaurant. You know, one of the workers there at the restaurant sucker punched him after he finally left. You know, he probably felt disrespected or whatever, probably felt forced out, probably felt like he's spending his money with y'all and y'all ain't even giving him the consent decree to allow him to express himself, articulate whatever it is he's trying to say or ask for. You know, we don't know what was taking place, right? So let's dive into their story and see what they said, because there's always three sides to a story. It's your side, their side, and then it's the story. So let's get
using it as a newsroom, and we decided to share it with you because the family wants you to see what happened.
It's very unfortunate that things like this are happening.
That's the reaction we've heard over and over along 16th Street on Milwaukee Southside after the owner of Beto's Pizza shared this video showing a suspect running behind a person and then repeatedly punching and kicking a man in the face. Family identified the man beaten as 43-year-old Lawrence Roush.
When they put it on the Facebook, his eye was all, black.
Why they doing like that, gang? Why did you do him like that? See, that's the shit we talking about. You Southside motherfuckers, y'all be getting beside yourself. You feel me? No disrespect to the Mexicans out there, no disrespect to the Puerto Ricans out there. But sometimes, gang, y'all get a little bit beside yourself. I'm talking about real life, man. Real life. Now, I understand if y'all got some race issue, y'all got a problem with certain cultures or whatever. Look how they did this white man. You feel me? I apologize, white man. No bullshit. Because they fucked you up. You know, and I hate they done you like that because you just another helpless soul in the world that's trying to, you know, figure your way out. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with them, man? I remember when I was working at the Bureau Stadium, gang, they used to always have this attitude, this weird, you feel me, vibe towards black people. And I ain't never understood that. I'm like, damn, why everybody so bogus towards black people? Now, I understand it's a handful of black men and women out there that make you hate black people because you probably bump into them and you have these, you know, nonchalant ass weird times or whatever, weird interests and meetings and greetings with these motherfuckers. But at the end of the day, that's not everybody. You got to understand. You got to understand that's not everybody, man. I sometimes be wondering like, damn, do they just hate just cause? Or is it that they don't want nobody, you know, functioning in the area or, you know, coming vibing at their functions and shit? Because definitely if they'll kick your ass like this, and they was telling him to get out, you gotta leave for what? What did he do? Possibly, what did he do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Be real with that. I definitely want to know what could he possibly done. that make it so bad, you know, that y'all want to put him out, or actually that one of the workers want to go kick his ass like that, gang. You know, that's not making no sense, man. I don't get it. I don't.
Black and blue, his nose. I mean, like his eye was closed. I mean, I felt bad.
Milwaukee police say Roush was taken to the hospital for treatment. His family tells Fox 6 off camera he has a broken nose, facial injuries, and is at risk of losing his eyesight due to the attack.
He's like very gentle, very nice. How are you? But he never falta respeto on nobody.
Neighbors like Rebecca Rioja say they know Roush after seeing him selling ice cream on the street.
But it shouldn't happen to no one.
Milwaukee police say they arrested a 24-year-old man in connection to the attack. Police say it is still unclear what led up to this.
I hope he gets justice.
For now, the community is keeping its thoughts with Roush and his recovery.
And Roush's family tells me that he is recovering at home, and they have set up a GoFundMe page. You can find that link to.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. The dude who done that need to be paying his whole GoFundMe. You feel me? Dude need to be paying his doctor bill, his GoFundMe bill, and he need to be dropping him some extra thousand. You feel me? For real. Because if it caused all of this, you know, over whatever incident that took place inside of this restaurant, I don't think they need to be open. And I'm gonna be even realer with you. The dude who done this, he need to be fired. And let's go even deeper than that. Milwaukee people, my Southside people, y'all don't even need to be going there spending no money with them. Real life. Stop spending your money with them, man. At the end of the day, I think all of this need to be justified because, you know, we got a lot of this taking place all over the world and don't nobody speak of it. You feel me? Definitely in the Black hoods, definitely in our community. We got a lot of this taking place and don't nobody say nothing about it. Don't nobody speak of it. Don't nobody, you understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'll be like, damn, what's really going on? What's really going on? I sometimes wonder too why people be so clueless. In our world, we got a lot of clueless people, man. We got a lot of clueless people, and I hate clueless people. You know, and I think that right there was a clueless mistake. Who that coming in that door? I think that was a clueless mistake. I think that was something that could have been avoided. And due to the fact they choose not to avoid it, or due to the fact they choose not to say nothing about it, because like I said, this take place all over Milwaukee. This just don't happen. You feel me? Right here, this on the south side, this take place everywhere. Definitely on the north side, but the thing is, on the north side, people would rather shoot it out and bang it out with each other. I don't get that, right? I don't get that, gang. I never got that. I never. And at the end of the day, you know, a lot of times, some people out there, they'll be like, I'd rather take it this far, or I'd rather take it to this extreme, so a motherfucker to get my point, so they can understand how I feel. No, fuck how you feel, gang. You got to be able to come to a conclusion that's best fit for both of y'all. You understand what I'm saying? That's best fit for everybody. Because the scenario and the situation will always go wrong. It'll always go wrong. Not if you just one of the ones who willing to let shit go, like, you know what, it is what it is. We can tip it this way, we can tip it that way. You understand what I'm saying? That's real shit, because, you know, like, you gotta be grand with whatever you do, and you gotta recognize that shit. And life is more to value than just them small problems. You feel me? A lot of people, they want to attack them small ass problems. Like, gang, if you don't let that shit go, learn how to live a little bit. That's why you niggas in situations y'all in, and that's why y'all in, you know, positions y'all in. Like, gang. When a person learn, like, damn, to keep your hands to yourself, because I guarantee you that coworker, he wouldn't want nothing like that to happen to his people. He ain't finna be, look, I guarantee he don't want his daughter or his son working at no goddamn restaurant, or they going to a restaurant, and then all of a sudden somebody tell them to get out because of some shit take place. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, bam, the coworker that they get into it with run out there after them and bust them in their shit. Like, come on, man. That's gonna be a scary sight. Straight like that. That's gonna be a scary sight. At the end of the day, gang, you know, you gotta learn how to stay in your lane, learn how to keep your energy to yourself. And I think that's what's bad about the world right now today. People don't know how to keep their energy to themselves. They don't know how to control their emotions. They don't know how to control themselves. They don't know how to You feel me? Stay in place, like gang, stay in place of your purpose. What's your purpose? Know your purpose. Your purpose is to connect with people. First off and foremost, your purpose is to connect with people and then know your inner self. And 9 times out of 10, your inner self ain't that violent. No, you ain't no violent motherfucker. So I don't know why everybody be acting like they so violent, man. Like, damn, y'all beat this man up for what? What's the purpose of beating this man up, kicking his ass? Tell me, really. You know what I'm saying? Really tell me, what's the purpose of beating him up and kicking his ass? You know, I never understood that. Why you want to harm somebody? Why you want to see somebody bloodshed? Why you want to, you feel me? Because when it comes to your people, you ain't going to want that. When it comes to your people, you ain't going to want nobody vibing with your people on that feng shui, on that type of time. You going to want everybody on their own type of time and loving and peaceful. And then if it was to go that far, you going to want somebody to help you. And hey, can y'all tell me who did what and where they live at and who know who? You feel me? Why? Like, come on, man. I'm just saying though, man. I'm really just saying though. Like, that's the truth, man. That's the truth. Sometimes you gotta recognize it though. Sometimes you gotta own up to that inner purpose. That's your inner soul purpose, right? They kick that man ass for nothing. He losing his sight. And y'all probably laugh at that shit like it's cool. You feel me? Y'all don't get cool points. At that restaurant, they don't get cool points. Like I told y'all, people shouldn't even shop there until a dude get an apology, get his doctor bill paid for, that GoFundMe get paid up by them. You feel me? By all the money they done earned. You hear me? Since the story done aired, because now you know people going up there. People, I don't know if they shopping up there, but you damn sure better believe people up there, they hollering at them like, hey, y'all bogus. You know what I'm saying? And if they ain't, they all bogus. I ain't gonna lie to you. Call the police on them, man. For real. Man, look. Some stuff I don't understand though, man. You know, some stuff I don't understand in my city, gang. And even more worse though, you know, like I said, there's so much going on great in the city and bad, man. We just had Rio the Young OG up here going crazy, right? Shout out to the Rio the Young OG, man. He go crazy, he do his thing, you know. Love his music. I love his music. I love what he do. I love how he pop his shit. And at the end of the day, a lot of people, they don't even know that, you feel me? Gang come up here and he do his supporting. And he do what he gotta do, you feel me, for the city. He might know somebody in the city who popping and he making them, you know what I'm saying? Like blowing them up. He doing their thing, gang. So shout out to Rio the Young OG. Because like I said, anytime somebody pop up in our city and they show our city love, gang, we gotta represent. And another thing too, Milwaukee artists, Milwaukee people, men and women alike, gang. We gotta start representing each other. We gotta start showing love and spreading love, gang. And we gotta start locking in with each other, because one thing we do, we clown on each other when people come up here. How in the hell you clowning on people from your own city? Why you ain't supporting them? You know, like come on, the funny money shit took place, gang. He get killed. Like, come on, why people ain't supporting each other? Y'all supposed to protect the bag. Y'all supposed to protect the bag, because if you recognize it and if you was consciously wise, you understand that that same bag can help you get to a bag. Some of you niggas don't know how to make no money or got to grind or hustle for yourself. So that same person right there that you hating on and jealous of, they can help you get to a bag. Simple as that. Like, some niggas don't be understanding that. Some niggas do not be understanding that, gang. I always understood that. That's the mission. Protect the bag. You feel me? That's your sole purpose. Protect the bag for each other, man. Do what you got to do for each other. Look out for each other. Make sure your brethren or your sister and your brodaski or your sidaski, she know what's up. They know what's up. They know that you got their back. Loyalty, you feel me? Loyalty gonna take you on fire. I ain't gonna lie to you, because all that other conniving shit that's going on in 2026, the modern life, that shit's a scam. I made a video about that the other day. That shit's a scam. Wake up and smell the coffee if you have it. That's a big scam, you know? And y'all all rushing to live that bandwagon lifestyle. That shit dead, gang. That shit dead. You got to follow your own lead and be your own leader. Master your emotions. Master your inside, your intuitions. Master your intuitiveness. Master your internal self, your higher self, and make sure that you align with that. Make sure you align with your higher self, because a lot of niggas, they don't want to see you align with your higher self. They'll rather see you at the underdog pit rank. You feel me? They'll rather see you down there below on the scale, gang. They don't want to see you above the scale. So, like I said, man, y'all make sure y'all keep y'all head above water, Milwaukee. You hear me? Do better, man. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe, stay out the way.